Welcome to part 26 of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. You'll see why I'm happy after.
Snake, Peace Walker's being controlled from the control tower. It's to the northeast. Get going. We'll be there to back you up.
Okay, so this is a mission that has a really cool ending. As you can see, the Walkman cannot be equipped. That's because of something special that happens at the end. You'll see. The first time I played, it made me laugh out loud just how awesome it was. So, whatever. Ooh, as you can see, I'm wearing my battle dress suit, whatever it's called, because there's going to be a lot of shooting, and I know there's a lot of sneaking, but this isn't a sneaking mission, if you will. It's not really, it doesn't have to be a shooting mission either. You can go for like tranking and CQC, but I didn't want to have to play this like a trillion times, so I'm just gonna shoot everything, okay? I didn't get a good rank for it, but whatever. I got my M15 or whatever the hell it is. M16, something like that. It's something in that range. It's in the teens, because the one comes first. I remember that from kindergarten. Every single day, it'd be like, in the teens, the one comes first. It doesn't really make any sense. I was trying to CQC that guy down the cliff, but who cares? Couldn't do it. Oh, do I? I do, but then I fell off too. There we go. But he didn't fall with me. Oh, come on, really? Whatever. Okay. So there's a sniper up there, but it's really easy to avoid. What I like about this gun right now is that it's sort of easy to get headshots. It's easy to aim, because it's got three little reticle thingies, I don't know. Just get in the middle, you'll be fine. But the Russian soldiers are wearing, the Soviet soldiers, sorry, are wearing helmets, so you gotta shoot them twice. That sniper's really actually annoying now that I remember it, but it's really easy to dodge once you get up against the wall. Taco chips, Tostita, I don't know what to call them. They're like taco chips in the game, but tortilla, I don't know. Anyway, tortilla, it's probably tortilla, but whatever. They don't give as much health as rations or curry, but they give a lot, but you can have more of them, so I use them more as a, you know, quick heal, and then leave the others to just leave them. That guy's gonna keep popping out. Let's grenade him. Spoilers, it doesn't work. Seriously? Oh, it did work. Wow. Oh, yeah, he gets back up, that's why. This guy's got a shotgun, so he's a dick. But he's wearing a helmet that refuses to come off, and a grenade just came, so I better watch out. Really? We got the kidnapper too. I'll let him live, apparently. Seriously, why throw a smoke grenade? And he's lost me, if you've seen. He was looking over there. Oh, here comes another. Why did I roll out of the way? I should have just kept going. Oh god, I'm a horrible person. Everyone's gotta die, apparently. Stand up. Stand up. Oh, if you press the right control stick, the side that Snake's aiming on changes, as you can see back there. I don't know, something neat, I guess, depending on which side you're punching from, I guess. I mean, it could help in a situation with a lot of people. The reticle stays in the middle, so it's really only for seeing purposes. Even then, I don't know. I usually just press it by accident. That's what usually happens. I press those buttons by accident. In moments of tension, especially like in Skyrim, where I keep going to sneak mode because I'm trying to run backwards, but I press down too hard because I'm so used to the GameCube. The GameCube was the first 3D console I ever had. I know, I'm young, but like I'm just used to not having to push, like, no pressure sensors in the control stick. So, just moments of tension, I push down really hard. Those big canisters can blow up, and that's actually what you're supposed to do in this area to get rid of the snipers. As you can see, it's in the background there are rocket launcher guys, so You don't want to spend too much time in this area. A couple of the snipers do not have barrels near them, but they're in easy enough positions to hit. Those are... I already blew up the only one you can. Yeah, up on the bridge there's barrels that you need to blow up. You can get rid of that kidnapper along with the barrel. And actually you can use those from cover from the snipers too, by getting under the bridge. No. The problem with the sniper rifles in this game is you don't really get a good one till after the end game. So, I mean, there's a lot to do in after the end game, but like, I've always had a problem with that. I can't do stuff like after I beat the game because I just get bored because I've got nothing else to look forward to. That's the problem with me, but no! Don't taser the pillar thing, I don't know. Canister, let's call it that. I tried not to kill as many people as I can, but I went on a violent spree with some of them. Usually by patting down guards, they, if they're stunned, then each time you pat them, a star goes away. But apparently not there. There's the RPG guy. Well, not there. He's up on the ridge. And there goes a rocket right in my face. I know I'm doing great and all, but whatever. Ooh, there we go. That didn't work. Okay, I can just run. I could just run. Oh, whatever. Double CQC. And since I hit him, well, why didn't? Usually when you hit two soldiers together, they. Oh yeah, they're 1 star, 1 away. So I'm just gonna run. But normally when you hit two soldiers together, they both get stunned no matter what. But apparently not there. I think at this point the curry actually heals more than the ration. I don't know. They might be the same. One might be higher. I'm not entirely sure. I'm informative. No matter what he says, it doesn't matter if you get there in time. Normally you won't get there in time if you're like me and have every slot filled in your layout opening. I don't know. And the battle dress suit actually makes you slower. So you shouldn't wear that if you're going for fast or anything. Yeah, as you can see, it's already... It doesn't matter because there is a thing anyway. Unless I already passed that, I don't know. Anyway, this guy needs to die.
Take the elevator, quick!
I tried to stun him. Oh, apparently I did. Well, that was nice of me. Anyway, gotta wait for the elevator, which the button is over there. Ooh, if you noticed, I got a rocket launcher, but I haven't used it yet. I wonder what's coming up next, and it's not a... I wouldn't call it a boss fight, I'd call it more of a mini-boss fight. Anyway, it's got the most epic... I hate the word epic. It's got the coolest thing in the game. So far, at least.
Watch out for the gunship.
So there's a chopper out there, but... And we're sort of confined to this building. Or else it's gonna kill the hell out of us, considering... Not only is there a chopper, but there's also, like, a bunch of guys shooting at us. I know, normally this doesn't...
You've got to take those guys down.
Yeah. So normally this wouldn't, you know, hinder us at all, but... Apparently now, if you go outside, Miller yells at you as you see you later. And the chopper will eventually blow down most of the walls. So really all you can do is kill the guys for now. These guys must be wearing, like, super armor. Someone's screaming for no reason, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. No, don't use... Oh, whatever. I don't need it. I don't need that much of it. Hey, look, a guy in the window. Oh, that'd be a good idea to rocket him. Fortunately, there's friendly fire on this mission. Okay, so in about, I don't know how many seconds, but real soon, like, the best part of the game's coming.
Not outside. You'll be shot
Well,
down.
I wouldn't call it the best part of the game, but it's a pretty cool part. And the music in the background swells into the main theme of the game, like the Snake Eater of this game, Heaven's Defy. And it was, I don't know, it was the coolest. It's not, I make it sound too cool, but I don't know. I wasn't expecting it, and like when it said I couldn't use Walkman or anything, I thought it would be a lot of talking going on, but I mean, I haven't really used the Walkman up to this point, but really, this was unexpected. Anyway, about the chopper, it is not like it's basically the same as the chopper fights we fought so far, but it has like a fraction of the health, and there's a turret right there for us to use if we wanted to, and we've also got one of the most powerful rocket launchers in the game if you got the Carl Gustav or whatever it is. Gustav, I don't remember what it's called. It's not really yeah, it's pretty powerful. It's for this part, at this part of the game, it's the most powerful. I say this part of the game because you don't really get anything good until the after game. So as you can see, this gun, like, not only hits hard, but it also goes super fast. And the best part about this run is that, yeah, you'll see. I'll explain when it gets there if you can't figure it out. Yeah, he just basically goes in the circle. And if he's going to shoot his rockets, you shoot a rocket at him. It's the best strategy for him not hitting you. Once you get rid of the soldiers, he doesn't really shoot you either, so he ends up shooting more rockets when you're actually fighting the soldiers than when you're actually fighting the chopper, so if you're a weakling like me, you should go inside, but if you're strong like me, that wasn't really necessary, but whatever. And the song actually decrescendos into its finale when I kill the chopper, which was like the best timing ever. And I love it. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually end the song, it just goes into the infinite loop, so I'm just going to go back to normal audio sound right now. It continues throughout the rest of the mission, but yeah, it's not really needed after we've heard the song one time through. And it's not even the whole song, because the whole song's 5 minutes long, and that was only about 2. Yeah, I like that song more. I like Heaven's Divide more than Snake Eater. At this point, you can also trank them, and it'll count as a death. But it won't count as a death. It'll, like, you know, you can't leave the area until all of them are dead, so if you trank them, then it'll count as a trank, but on the leave the area, then it'll count as a death. And that's the mission, and here comes a lot of plot, so you should watch it. Like the rest of the video's plot, and oh my god, it's almost a half hour long. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of plot. So yeah, have fun. Seriously, you should watch it if you're actually interested in the plot and not talking about me. And I'm talking over the cutscene, aren't I?
Big Boss, you made it. Too late, though. The false data's already in place.
False data?
That's right. Peace Walker is designed for deterrence, nothing more. She is incapable of initiating a nuclear attack on her own. She will only awaken and attack when it's time to retaliate. Peace Walker is a weapon of peace, after all. First, we'll enter data for an imaginary Soviet nuclear strike on the U.S. homeland. After assessing the data as a threat, Peace Walker will automatically enter retaliation mode, selecting the optimal target from a predefined list. For this scenario, we have reverse engineered the false data so that she'll inevitably end up choosing the Caribbean Sea as her target.
You're really gonna do it, aren't you?
Know this. Peace Walker's retaliation will be the first and last of the Cold War. It is the only way we will ever come close to achieving true peace. All that is left is to enter the code.
Go! Stand down, Big Boss.
You're late.
Professor.
Professor?
Yes, well, taking over the base took longer than expected. But I brought the technology.
What?
You provided the money and land. Center alone could never have accomplished so much in so little time.
Zadornov, you backstabbing son of a...
Backstabbing? Correct me if I'm wrong, but were we not enemies all along? Do you really think my comrades were working for the company? Do you truly think we'd faithfully serve a pack of depraved capitalist dogs?
What are you going to do?
Launch a nuke. Target Cuba.
Have you lost your mind? What would you possibly gain?
We won't be the ones launching it. You, the Americans, will attack our ally, Cuba.
What?
Think, Coldman. We're on an American base, eagerly endorsed and supplied by a pro-American regime. What's the international community to think? The world will burn with anti-American sentiment. Communism will spread across Latin America unchecked. Let the age of deterrence be undone by the deterrent itself. Such is the Kremlin's plan.
You son of a bitch!
Us, come here. Shoot him.
Professor Galvez.
I am Vladimir Zadornov. And Vladimir means ruler of peace. Now, do as you're told, boss.
Don't do it!
Remember what they did to you at their base on the coast. For what Coldman's done, he deserves nothing less than death.
Boss, I'm sorry.
I can't.
Truly a child of peace.
No! Wait!
Only fitting that retribution be delivered by a dead hand.
You missed on purpose.
Your part in this isn't done. I need you to enter the code. Doctor, the target is now Cuba. Please make the necessary modifications. And don't even think of resisting. I'll crush you, but only after I crush your beloved first.
No. Not that!
Cuba is now the retaliation target.
Very well.
Good. It is done. As for you, Big Boss, I've been watching you all along. You've performed beyond even my highest expectations. A true commandante.
What are you talking about?
Why do you think I summoned you to Costa Rica? Had you make contact with the Sandinistas? A true intelligence operative never gets his hands dirty. Need a revolution? Manipulate the locals into doing it for you.
You mean Amanda and the Sandinistas?
You've done well. You took a ragtag band of guerrillas, children, and shaped them into a full-fledged, formidable army. And now, you'll truly become our century's most complete human being.
Che Guevara?
None other. A hero who, gunned down by the CIA, becomes a legendary icon. The Sandinistas will rise up in revenge, overthrowing the pro-American regime and wresting Nicaragua from US hands. And the nuclear strike on Cuba naturally will be the last straw.
Mammal pod data entry is complete.
Dead at age 39, just like El Che. Ironic, isn't it? In the end, a legend is merely fiction. You'll die as the boss did, and become as did she, an eternal fraud.
Freeze!
Dare point your gun at a comrade?
We will not be pawns of the KGB. We will win our own victory!
Hasta la victoria siempre!
Amanda! We're home! Look! We're back in Nika! We did it, Amanda! I mean... Comandante!
Boss, you hurt?
I'm fine.
Big boss.
Big boss!
Big boss!
Big boss! Big boss!
Big boss!
Big boss!
Big boss! Big
Big
boss!
boss! Big boss! Big boss! Big boss! Big boss! Big boss! Big boss!
You're a regular Joan of Arc.
Nonsense. You're the hero here.
You saved my life. You're the heroes here.
I never figured you for a softie, Snake.
Thanks. It's good to see you.
Paz can stay with us until she's back on her feet.
And the professor?
We'll find him a nice, comfy cell. Coldman's lost a lot of blood. He may not make it.
Where's Amanda?
Back with her compas. She'll catch up later. How about you, Snake?
I'm not done yet.
The AI.
I have to finish this. That boss is a fake. I'm gonna bury it.
We'll save the champagne until you get back. May as well celebrate peace while it lasts.
I didn't bring her back to life because I was forced to. I wanted to know how she really felt. How it really ended.
The boss is dead.
No, she's alive.
Some truths are better left buried.
You don't mean that. Be honest. You want to know too, don't you? Whether what you saw and heard at the end was the truth. She'll tell us. I know she will. Thank you for stopping them. And I'm sorry. I can't imagine how it hurt.
I'll live. I'm used to shock therapy.
You are? Well, it's very kind of you to say. Let's go meet her, shall we? Get in, boss.
Don't pick up a gun unless you know how to use it. Aiming a weapon alone doesn't make it a deterrent. You're the angel of peace. Leave the guns to us. That was our agreement, remember? The Army's leaving Costa Rica now. The mission is complete. Paz?
Thank you.
What's that noise? What'd he do?
I should have killed you when I had the chance.
NORAD's nightmare is about to begin.
What?
Peace Walker determines retaliation targets based on enemy nuclear strike data. That data can be sent to third parties as well.
We got big problems, Snake. Coleman's activated the nuclear launch switch.
What? And the target's Cuba.
Yeah, but that's not it. The son of a bitch has screwed us all over.
When Peace Walker was activated, it started transmitting the false data set to NORAD. It's using a spread spectrum MLF signal. It can't be blacked out, even by EMP.
There's no way to tell the difference between false data and the real thing on a radar screen. NORAD will have no idea it's all a ruse generated by Peace Walker. They'll think it's a real Soviet attack. They'll pass on the data to the National Military Command Center.
And Washington will have to choose whether or not to retaliate.
This could get ugly. Unless we stop it, we're looking at a retaliatory chain reaction.
No. No need to panic. The nightmare will end soon enough.
What do you mean?
Coldman's aim is for the bureaucrats in Washington to see the importance of a machine like Peace Walker. He's trying to prove that humans don't possess the will to launch nukes.
Everything will be fine. They'll never retaliate. They're only human.
Kaz, where's the president?
Last I heard, he was in the middle of SALT II negotiations in Vladivostok.
With the president gone, Nuclear Launch Authority passes to the next person in the chain of succession.
The vice president's gone too. So after him comes the speaker.
President, vice president. Not one among them has the courage to push the button. No one willing to enter history as the great destroyer. In the end, it's not their lives that people value most. It's their reputations.
The bureaucrats in Washington may not be able to retaliate. Peace Walker, on the other hand. She's loyal to the mission above all. And she's well aware that guaranteed retaliation is essential for nuclear deterrence to work.
Peace Walker is the perfect deterrent. Cuba would not have been my choice of targets. But you can't make peace without breaking a few eggs. Now that Peace Walker has the false data, retaliation is inevitable.
Are you insane? You think it'll end there? You're about to unleash all-out nuclear war!
Somebody find out what's going on at NORAD.
Mammal's got a connection to NORAD. We could monitor it with the right equipment.
I've got you covered. I've got NORAD on the line.
Sir, we're tracking unidentified targets. Current apogee 20 degrees.
Estimated time of re-entry is 2250 Zulu.
Have you contacted the president?
Coverall is not responding.
Warning system checks out. No corresponding natural signatures. Data is assessed as reliable.
Cut the data transmission. We can't say for sure Washington isn't going to retaliate.
The only one who knows the abort code is me. I die, and no one can turn it off. Even if they do strike back, I'll already be dead. I can only pray that my theory, my peace, is proven right.
Go to DEFCON 3. Get Zach on the phone.
This is Crystal Palace. Stand by for an emergency meeting. They're at DEFCON 3.
The false data and the nukes are both coming from the same source. We have to stop Peace Walker.
The only way is to destroy her. She's entered launch mode. Peace Walker's rendered her judgment. The target is Cuba.
Snake, don't let it launch the nuke.